It is a Tuesday evening, or Tuesday night, should I say, depending on what you call your night or evening. I'm trying to talk loud enough to where you'll be able to hear me. My last videos were just way too quiet. So, how about today? We were hearing that China has hundreds of, I guess, planes and ships out in the Taiwan Strait. So, that's a lot to be swarming around there for nothing to be going on. So I wouldn't doubt that something's fixing to go. And I'm sure we're going to be involved. At least that's what our people have said repeatedly. So that's something I think we need to prepare for. I am. I've used up a lot of my supplies. I didn't realize it until the day before yesterday how much I had gotten into. So I've got a lot to replenish. But like I said, hundreds of planes and ships out in the Taiwan Strait. So when you add that to the other things that are happening, like here at home, where the world's largest rail yard station is, and last Thursday, most people haven't heard about it, but last Thursday there were explosions, 4 different ones. That's what some of the people that were there said. And needless to say, toxic fumes going up. I mean, it's on fire. And not much being said about it. They evacuated. Still not anything else being said about it. But that alone tells you there's going to be a problem transporting, being how it's the largest. I'm sure it's used pretty regularly and probably more than a lot of the others. There's going to be a problem getting food transported or anything else you may need. You've probably noticed the gas prices going up. Well, I attribute that to a meeting that was had. It was the G20. We had our main man up there just absolutely making a spectacle of himself. Can't get people's names right. I think that's what did it for Saudi Arabia. They looked at him and watched him speaking and fidgeting around, couldn't pronounce names, didn't know what he was doing, telling that he had 5 questions waiting on him, and calling out the darn names for the people. So, you know, obviously he was prepared for the questions. After that's when we heard about Saudi Arabia cutting our oil barrels, whatever that we get from them, by at least 100,000 barrels. I suppose that's monthly. I'm not sure how we get it from them, but we were asking for more. Well, we're getting cut out of it. So get his name wrong again. Excuse me, more than once. He did it, I don't know, at least 2 times I heard. Watching that was hurtful. Just watching it just made you cringe. People up there, you could see people looking at others like, are y'all believing this? Everybody making facial reactions, and oh, it was just so bad, so bad. Ooh wee, I just would have liked to have smacked him at that time. Told him, just go sit down. Who's got him up here? And they finally, the U.S. people that were there with him, they stopped it. I mean, they were like, okay, that's enough. Got him off there. He was just, I bet he used, 5 or 6 times with time in between each one. I mean, he was just a ball of confusion. I don't even think anybody knew what he said. Oh, and the part about telling China, we don't want to hurt you or your economy. We want to see you do good. And just, I mean, praising them left and right. Repeating the same thing over and over about how, we wanted to see them succeed. I'm thinking, they're probably looking at you, saying to themselves, dude, we're doing better than y'all are. You've messed up every aspect of your country. And you're telling us you want us to do good? Come on. I know everybody there, every country there was just in amazement. That's what the U.S. has. Embarrassing's all that can be said. Embarrassing. So, another thing, if you like Advil, you might want to get it. Pick you some up, because the FDA says that it does not work. It's never worked. Just a reminder on that. It's really weird how they picked this time to tell us that. So I recommend you go get some, because you've probably heard of the new warnings that we have out. What's to come. It's so far been in a few countries and gonna make its way here probably about I don't know, maybe end of winter, spring, sometime like that. Who knows? Could be more, could be faster. But I got a feeling it would work pretty good against whatever they're saying that's going to be so bad. 88% higher chance of, fatality. So, and then they're wanting you to pull that. They're going to pull that. They're taking it off the shelf. So, you might want to get some. Anyway, lots going on. And go get some food. Go get some water. I say it all the time. Don't stop now. And don't let it get depleted like mine has. You better get on it. I started on the paper goods today. I did the canned goods the other day. Like I said, I'd used a lot more. So the people that have been doing this may want to go and check your inventory like I did, and you get those surprises. Anyway, have a good night. We're going to make some salsa tonight. I keep saying it, but finally I've got to, or lose all my tomatoes. Have a good evening.